Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another video. In today's discussion, let's address a topic that we all face at some point in our lives: anxiety. Anxiety, in its many forms, can be overwhelming. We all know that sinking feeling when our minds start racing with fear, especially when thinking about the unknowns of the future. The mind creates countless scenarios, often the worst-case ones, and we find ourselves trapped in these thoughts. But how can we handle this state of mind and regain control? In this video, I will share practical steps and advice that have helped me deal with anxiety, and I believe they will help you too. Let's break down the process into manageable steps and find ways to regain peace of mind. The first thing to do when anxiety hits is to acknowledge and accept it. This may sound simple, but it's a crucial first step in overcoming anxiety. We often try to hide our anxious thoughts or pretend they don't exist. We might say things like, "I shouldn't feel anxious," or "I have nothing to be afraid of." By doing this, we inadvertently strengthen the hold that anxiety has on us. The more we resist or suppress it, the stronger it becomes. In contrast, acceptance is the first step toward healing. To manage anxiety effectively, it's important to admit to yourself, "Right now, my thoughts are anxious. I am afraid of the future, and my mind is racing with worries." By acknowledging it, you stop fighting the feeling and can begin to move forward with more clarity. Acceptance creates space in your mind. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by the emotions or thoughts that arise, accepting them helps you observe without becoming consumed by them. Acceptance doesn't mean you're resigning yourself to anxiety, it means you're allowing yourself to feel it without judgment, which actually reduces its power over you. It's a compassionate approach to self-care. After acknowledging your anxiety, the next step is to focus on one action at a time. We've all been there: a long to-do list, multiple problems piling up, and an overwhelming flood of thoughts. When everything seems urgent, it's easy to feel paralyzed and panic. But here's the truth: trying to do everything at once only makes things worse. Instead, simplify the situation by taking one step at a time. Sit down in a quiet space and take a piece of paper. Write down everything that's causing you anxiety and separate them into two categories: things you can control and things you can't control. This simple act of writing everything down helps clear your mind and gives you a sense of direction. Once you've clarified what you can control, take action on that. Don't try to solve everything all at once. It's like holding a handful of oranges. If you try to grab them all at once, they'll slip through your hands. But if you pick one at a time, you can gather them all. Focus on one action, complete it, and then move to the next. The third step is to slow down. When we're anxious, we tend to rush, thinking that speed will help us get things done faster. But in reality, rushing often leads to more mistakes and more anxiety. Meditation teachers often emphasize this. When you're anxious, slow down. When you slow down your body, your mind follows. Try this. When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a deep breath and intentionally slow down your movements. Whether you're doing a task or even just walking, move deliberately. The act of slowing down physically helps calm the mind. When you approach everything with mindfulness, being fully aware of what you're doing in the present moment, it lowers anxiety. Each task, no matter how small, becomes a mindful action rather than a hurried, frantic attempt to finish everything. The last step in overcoming anxiety is to complete what you start. It's common for anxious thoughts to lead to procrastination. When we're overwhelmed, we avoid tasks, leaving them half-finished. This creates more anxiety because the task remains unfinished, and our minds keep returning to it. Here's the truth: finishing what you start is incredibly powerful. It provides clarity, builds confidence, and reduces stress. When you take deliberate actions and complete them, you create a sense of accomplishment. This accomplishment helps soothe your anxious mind and gives you the confidence to tackle the next challenge. Let me share a story about Sarah, a friend of mine. Sarah faced immense anxiety when she was dealing with a major life decision. At first, she felt like everything was urgent, and the fear of making the wrong decision was paralyzing. She tried to handle everything at once, but that only added to her stress. After talking with a mentor, Sarah realized the importance of slowing down. She began writing down everything that was overwhelming her, categorizing what she could control and what she couldn't. This clarity helped her tackle one issue at a time. Sarah also took the time to do each task slowly and mindfully, making sure she finished each one before moving on. Over time, she started to feel more at ease and in control. Her journey showed that by focusing on one thing at a time, slowing down, and completing tasks, she was able to manage her anxiety and find peace amidst chaos. Managing anxiety isn't about quick fixes, it's a continuous process. The steps outlined here, acknowledging your feelings, focusing on one thing at a time, slowing down, and completing tasks, are all part of building a more resilient, calm mind. Remember, anxiety is a natural response to uncertainty, but by practicing these steps daily, you can gradually reduce its hold on you. When anxiety strikes, pause, take a breath, and implement these simple steps. It will not only help you feel more in control, but it will also empower you to make better decisions and live with greater peace. Thank you for watching. Stay grounded, stay mindful, and take it one step at a time. You've got this.